Hello and welcome back to the Royal Australian Mint School Tour. Now, if you haven't seen any of our previous videos, I'd make sure to go back and watch those first. Today we're talking about something really quite interesting and gold and shiny, and I think I gave it away when I said it was gold. This is it, right? We're talking about Australia finding gold in the 1850s. Now, half the country pretty much flocked to the goldfields in Victoria because they wanted to make themselves a fortune. This was great for them, mostly because they took half the currency with them, which meant that the vast majority of the colonies ended up with yet another massive coin shortage. Now, my favourite story to come out of the goldfields is what happened in South Australia and how they actually sorted out their coin shortage. They did so by saying, look, we don't have enough gold. We don't have any gold fields here. If people bring us gold from Victoria, we'll give them slightly more than anybody else will in return. And from that, we'll make things called Adelaide ingots. Now, Adelaide ingots are really quite unattractive, weird little rectangular bits of gold, right, that have had the weight and the worth stamped into them. This was used so that Adelaide had a sort of collection of gold and they could then use notes. So they had their money. It was basically the gold standard. What they did after a little while is that they decided that those weird little rectangular things were a little bit too unattractive. So they wanted to make their ingots look a little bit more coin-like. They used big dies like this one to stamp the image onto their coins. This one here actually has the weight and the value stamped into it. So in the middle, you can see that the value was £5. This one here is a £1 ingot. And this one here would have come from that last die we saw. It's a £5 ingot. The thing is, though, that was still unofficial currency, and Britain wasn't too happy with us making it. So eventually they let us open our own mint in Sydney in 1855. Out of that mint, we didn't just stop using gold, we actually utilised it to make our official coins. We made coins called sovereigns and half sovereigns out of that gold. If you want to know more about Australia's goldfield stories, make sure to click the link in the description where you can read a whole ton of stories that we've put together for you. The Mint's theme this year is all about the goldfields, so I can assure you that it'll be a great read. Thank you so much for listening, and join us again next time where we'll be talking all about pounds, shillings, and pence.